Not too much, Tony. Just enjoying this day baseball again.
Yeah, day baseball again. Of course, I wish they give us one every day, but we'll take one at a time.
Wait,
It's fine. It's fine. We'll have
who
enough.
do I need to talk to?
That's right. Who we need to talk to, indeed, to find that out. We need to get more and more games up there. But anyway, we're speaking of that game. We do have a game in progress right now. We're following this Twins and White Sox game. We got the AL Central going head to head. I'll give you a quick update here on this one. We got top of the fourth here. Twins 1-0 on the White Sox. We'll see who you're on tonight. If you guys want what you think here, the rest of the game, we'll be following that here during the show. All right, let's get to the game right now that Mindy is looking at tonight. Brewers and the D-backs here. The D-backs, impressive showing there against the Dodgers. Brewers looking good as well. Diamondbacks here laying 138 and the total of 9.
Yeah, so we're looking at this Brewers team right now. That is the second best money makers in the MLB this year at 435 plus 435. They are 5-1 as a favorite thus far, 2-1 as an underdog. This Brewers bullpen has been totally lights out with a .84 ERA. They have Wade Miley on the mound here tonight. He's playing against his former team, the Diamondbacks. He is 1-0 with a 2.45 ERA versus his team. Also has that 25% K rate. He only has a .265 batting average here versus this Arizona Diamondbacks team as well. Now, since we talked about, the Brewers being the second best money-making team, now guess who the first one is? Of course, Tony. It's the Diamondbacks, right? Mostly with how they've beaten up on the Dodgers here. This season they're plus 5.57. Been underdogs in all of their games. Their bullpen, of course, isn't quite as good. They give up, about an average 4.5 runs there with that team ERA. But they actually have a pretty good pitcher here on the mound today, Zach Gallen. He didn't have a great first start, don't get me wrong, but he does have a 22.5% K rate here, .243 batting average versus this Brewers team here as well, and a .346 slugging percentage. So again, he's a guy that doesn't give up a lot of those long balls or extra base hits. I kind of like the Diamondbacks starting pitching. I think I would give them the lean here in this one, but I do like this Brewers bullpen. So for me, though, I'm going to look at the total. I'm going to go under the 9 runs here tonight that's on the board. Taking the under here.
All right, Minnie says go under total here of 9 runs here, Brewers and the Diamondbacks. Of course, Miley looks like in Gallen on the mound. Gallen has to get it together. We know the strikeouts are good, but in this new age of baseball where they shift and whatnot, if they make contact with you, that's what you got to really keep an eye on is where these balls finding holes here. And of course, actually we put up the Twins score right now as we did see now 4-1 as a home run here. Maeda's been coughing it up here. 4-1 now as a score with this game. But getting back here to this one, Mindy. Gallen is someone who can strike out, but has this issue. Of course, Miley getting the start, I believe, was the announced starter here for this Twins team. At last check, I believe he was still up there, right, Miley? I think we've got Miley in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Miley is still there. Yeah, I was wondering in that start there, but yeah, Gallen's got to those balls when they're on the ground, they got to get to defenders, right?
Well, I mean, that's a lot of what it's been before is, Gallen's been really good, but he hasn't been able to get the run support. At times, that's kind of been a lot of the problems. Like I said, he is one that pitches to ground ball contact. He doesn't have a lot of extra base hits against him, and that's kind of been the bread and butter here for this Brewers team, right? They've been hitting a lot of those extra base hits, getting folks on, that's been on, getting folks around after walks and things like that, taking advantage of the spots. So I think here, the way the Diamondbacks have been playing, plus also, they've been playing a little bit tougher competition. I think the Dodgers might be a little bit better than the Cardinals here, this season, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I think this is going to be a really good one. I think it's going to be quite a battle here on the mound with these two starting pitchers here today. But again, like I said, I kind of give the edge to the starting pitching, the edge to the Brewers bullpen. I think the Brewers probably going to get out of this one with a win here tonight, but I think it's going to be a battle. So definitely think it's going to be under the 9.
All right, Mindy here. Brewers, Diamondbacks, under total of 9 runs. This one will have a start time 9:40 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at TonySpix.com for today's action. Of course, Mindy putting up some impressive numbers that we showed earlier. 1,335 units of profit for 2023. That is all documented over at TonySpix.com. So tonight, Mindy, we have plenty of baseball today. We've got a lot of hockey on the board. NBA returns tomorrow. What do you have going on over at TonySpix?
Yeah, I have a 3-pack in the NHL today, so you can go ahead and pick that one up. Put it up there for about $25. So you can definitely get that one if you are still interested in the NHL. I know lots of folks are. We always have quite a few people that stay for our whole show. So they get to hockey last and they're still there plugging away with us. And then also pretty heavy here in Major League Baseball tonight. I got a 7-pack for you. So you can definitely be in action with me throughout the whole evening. It's going to be a fun one. Can't wait. But again, instead of buying these, for $25, $35, $45, you might as well go ahead and spring for a little bit more and get yourself 3 days. You're going to get the bigger bang for your buck there. And then also take a look at something a little bit longer term. We're getting closer to the WNBA season. That's coming up here in May. So you can go ahead and, get on some of that WNBA action as well. So think about perhaps getting a month-long pass and use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Don't want to miss it.
That's right. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save that pretty good savings there, 20% off her purchase of those your purchase there. So go ahead and get on board here, guys. And of course, Mindy, right now you can access Mindy's page. Just click the link you see there in the description, and you'll land right on Mindy's page. And you'll be able to get signed up with her passes for today. And of course, on the board, as Mindy mentioned, she does have a guaranteed NHL 3-pack and 7-pack from baseball. We have a big card here from baseball. 14 games scheduled. We do have one already in progress, so that leaves us with 13 games. But instead of buying all these plays individually, you may opt for that 7-day pass to get all of Mindy's premium plays there for 7 days. Include all of her baseball or her hockey for 7 days. And of course, remember, we're going to start the NBA play-on rounds. The play-on rounds are also covered in that 7-day pass, as well as those playoff games on Saturday and Sunday. 4 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday. Remember, it's like once we get through this play-in round, it's like it normally is. We have those multiple playoff games here as well. So 8 playoff games scheduled here for the weekend. And all your play-in rounds coming up as well. 7-day pass is the way to roll. And remember, don't forget that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save that 20% off. All right, Mindy, we also put together Twitter account for you over at TonySpix Mindy with more content there. And of course, catch you on the morning steam. And of course, they'll find you as well over on the Discord.
That's right. I just got my play in on my Twitter account. So you can go ahead and check that out at TonySpix Mindy. It's in the MLB. So might as well check that out right now. And then also we are off tomorrow. We're going to enjoy the day off. And then we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll get you all of the pro sports that are in the lineup that day. And so far it's been a lot of fun. We enjoy all the content. We get new and more new folks every day. So we really appreciate all you guys out there that are our religious followers that really go ahead and, have been there all the way through with us. We really appreciate all that. And then also you can catch us in the Discord, right? For even more content there. You can get everything that we don't cover on the show, basically. So you can get in on all the prop plays. You can get in on same game parlays. You can get in on just a whole bunch of fun stuff. And then also maybe a little bit more consensus also. I think that's kind of what the chat has been doing thus far, getting a lot of like minds together, getting in there, getting their plays, and being pretty successful. I mean, we even had folks yesterday that said they, hit all 13 of their plays yesterday. So pretty good stuff. We're enjoying it. Make sure you come in and find us on Wednesday through Monday, 8 a.m. Central. So make sure you get there.
That's right, guys. Follow Mindy right there over at Tony's Picks. Mindy is where you'll find her over on her Twitter, on the Twitter account we set for her, and of course the Discord that we've just signed into. We got to sign into it every time on the show. That's why you hear the keyboards clicking, all these things. Got to remember before the show. But anyway, let's see if we can get this thing to load here. I think we will. Usually the refresh takes care of it. There we go. So if you follow the link there in the chat, you'll get to the Discord. A lot of content there from all the community, right? We only really broadcast this here within the live show community, and as you can see there, lots of content. Also, there's a free play from one of the contributors there for Jimmy Butler here. Looking for Jimmy Butler. Well, again, it's the playoffs, right? So you expect some of these players. Like I think the Heat could be just a team that's could wake up here. So if you look at some of their home numbers post All-Star break, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how the shooting looks when you look at their home performance. So that's a team to keep an eye on. Of course, he's like I don't know who this contributor was, but anyway, you got to see that. You see this is the type of content you get here over on the Discord. A lot of folks' tickets up there. Hope we get, like Ramon says, we love to see them before the game. Help the community out there. But you can see many put up there, including the Scotch Lock is up there. So we get a lot of great content up there, guys. So check it out there over on the Discord. And of course, you can pay a visit to Mindy at Tony6Mindy for even more content from Mindy. And don't forget the Morning Steam on our YouTube channel. And you guys will check out there the complete rundown of all the games today, all the professional games, no colleges now. So every pro game now covered there, NHL as well as baseball. So lots of content there. Also, if you prefer on the podcast, you can also find us at Tony's Picks on the podcast. And we also group all the sports together, every NBA pick, every NHL pick, every MLB pick in one video and in one full podcast. So you guys can check it out there, a little bit more convenient. So, all right, Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. Continue that success. Enjoy your day off, and we'll catch up with you again from the Morning Steam. We'll catch up with you again tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Mindy Hahne here on Game Day.